What is going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another gameplay stream. It is great to be back. I know we took the weekend as well as yesterday off. I was lucky enough to have yesterday off of work, and Caitlin and I were just kind of spending some time together, and so didn't really feel like streaming, to be honest, but really happy to be back. I'm really excited about it. So we are going to be playing a deck that I made that I'm really interested to see how it works out. This is kind of my favorite color combo with one of my favorite archetypes, so we're going to give it a test shot. Before that, just want to mention a huge thank you to everybody who took part in the giveaway that ended last week. We do have another giveaway planned very, very soon, so do stay tuned for that. Not 100% sure whether that will be, you know, like an Instagram focused giveaway, which we haven't done in a while, or, you know, YouTube or Twitch, like the normal ones that we've been doing lately. But just a heads up, that will be coming, so please make sure you are following us wherever you can. We'd certainly appreciate it, and all the links for that are down below. So without further ado, let's jump right into the deck. This one's going to be a hopefully really fun one. This is Reanimator Mill, and I think this is a really interesting strategy, right? We see a lot of mill decks, we also see a lot of Reanimator decks, but putting them together, I think, is a really interesting way to see how, you know, those two kind of culminate. And really the card that kind of brought this together was King Narfi's Betrayal. Hey Tapia, what's up? This card's really interesting. So for 3 mana, it's a new saga from Kaldheim. On the first one, each player mills 4 cards, then you may exile a creature or planeswalker card from each graveyard. Pretty powerful. And then for 2 and 3, you actually get to cast the spells that you have exiled with the Betrayal, and you can use mana as though it were any color, so you don't have to worry about color restrictions or anything like that. It's really just about having the mana, and if you can cast it, go for it. And so I wanted to test this card out, which is really what brought this deck to light. To help with the mill plan, we do have, of course, Ruin Crab, which is just a great turn 1 play. It also slows down some of the really aggro heavy decks, some of the ground focused decks. And then Maddening Cacophony, which is a really good way to just mill them out, if nothing else. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. Diggy Doo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. So I do have 4 of both of those in there to really help with that mill plan. Again, not 100% sure if we're gonna really bank on that, if that makes sense, but it does fill the graveyard for the Betrayals, hopefully later on down the road. Now, in tandem with that, we do have Drown in the Loch, which is just a great way, really efficient way to deal with creatures or just spells. We can just counter certain spells with this later on down the road, and like I said, very efficient, only at 2 mana. Agonizing Remorse here to pull cards from the hand, so if we do find a card that really, you know, we either want to get it with Betrayal or we're really worried about being up against it, we can hit it with that Agonizing Remorse and get it out of there. Importantly too, this does exile key cards from the graveyard, so in tandem with the Betrayal, we actually do have a little bit of graveyard control against some of the decks that are looking to reanimate themselves, so we do have a little bit we can do there. And then Bloodchief's Thirst, of course, to deal with some of the creatures and planeswalkers we expect to see. I do have Nighthawk Scavenger. This is just a really efficient card. Only a 2 of in this version. I did play with 4 actually at one point, which I liked, but wanted to kind of try some different stuff out here. But this card is just so good in this deck. It does so much. It's an efficient blocker. It gains you some life, can trade with basically anything, and then of course capitalizes on things being in the graveyard. So it's really helpful in this list. We do have the 2 walkers here at the top. We've got Liliana, which is really the big card. This allows us to discard cards from the opponent's hand, as well as our own, which is obviously important. Hey Ace, what's up, buddy? And then also gives us a way to deal with the opponent's creatures, hopefully, as long as we have gotten some cards into the graveyards. Hey Pete, what's up, man? We also have a 1 of Ashiok Nightmare Muse. Now this one I have not yet tried. I have tried the Liliana and it works great. Ashiok a little bit different, but I'm really excited to see how it goes. I think it'll be worth it. And then at the top end here, we've got some really interesting things as well. I should say we also have the Awakening, mostly as a land, but it does give us a way to reanimate from the graveyard as well. We do have Seagate Restoration, again, mostly as a land, but just a great top-end spell if we need it. Massacre Wurm is a really good Reanimator target for anybody that hasn't played with Massacre Wurm. It's backbreaking in the right deck. Even if it's not, it's still a 6/5 just beater, so can't be too unhappy about that. And then, of course, we have Blood on the Snow, excuse me. Ace, this is Dimir Mill Reanimator. It's kind of a weird one. We're going to try it. But you choose one. You destroy all creatures or all planeswalkers, and then return a creature or planeswalker card with mana cost X or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. And X is the amount of snow you spent to cast it. You'll notice we of course have 6 and 6 on the snow lands. We do have some fixing in here with Clearwater Pathway, Temple of Deceit, and then of course Fabled Passage. And then one of the new lands is Port of Karfell, which is a really interesting one because this is basically a Reanimator spell on a land. Granted, it's very expensive, so this is a very late game, you know, kind of play, but it works really, really well. Seems too much as control, to be honest. Ace, it's very controlling, but that's kind of the idea, is to control, mill out the opponent, and then reanimate that stuff. So we're gonna give it a shot. It may not work. This is really just a, like, kind of a pet deck that I've been working on for the last couple days, and I thought it'd be a really fun thing to try here on stream. We may toy around with the list just a little bit as we go through, just because, again, this one's kind of in progress anyway, so we'll see how it goes. But how's everybody's weekend? How is everybody doing today? What is new with you guys? I hope that you had a fantastic weekend. I hope your week started off great yesterday. And like I said, it's going to be a really fun week. We have got hopefully a new giveaway coming very soon, and then of course more gameplay, and well, behind the green screen, we have a box that we are going to be opening for... Oh, interesting. Okay, so in that case, let's do that. I'm actually going to do this first. Let's see what they're up, or what they've got here. Don't like any of these, but actually don't like that the most. But we also do have our box for the card hunt coming up on Friday, so just a heads up. Work got canceled for me today due to weather. Tapia, how's the weather there? Is it really terrible? Okay, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and throw that out there. Go ahead and mill a few cards. Let's get this Luminarch out of here. I'm great. I found someone who likes me and I like her, but we are going to be friends for a while before entering a relationship. Ace, I highly recommend you take the time to be friends first. That matters more than you know. I found it very, very helpful to get to know Caitlin prior to dating her. Not saying it doesn't work the other way around. Obviously, people do that all the time, and that's great. But for me, it has been very helpful. Texas isn't prepared for snow and ice. Been snow on ice. Oh, man. Yeah, let's get some hype in the chat for Ace here. I'm so happy for you, buddy. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Here, we're going to try out the Betrayal and see how things go. Obviously, we get this. It's not bad. Let's see. We've got a lot of options here, actually. I think I do kind of want to take Boss Recap. We'll just try it out. No attacks, obviously. If anybody does want to pick up merch, you can do that with that link. We'd certainly appreciate it. And there it is, Tapia, showing the hype. I like it. Dicky Doo giving some congratulations. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Ace, that really is cool, dude. Couldn't be more stoked for you. That's really awesome. All right, let's scry and mill a few cards here. Worth noting, we have milled quite a bit. I'll do this. Let's just throw out Boss Recap. Why not? Let's just see what happens. This doesn't seem like 100% great because they can kind of just kill us, but I don't know. I like stealing their stuff. It's kind of fun. This is the Reanimator aspect of it, though. Ace, that we were talking about, is the Betrayal gives us that option of stealing a bunch of stuff from the opponent, or from our own graveyard, obviously, which is helpful, but either way, puts us in a really, really good place. Boss Recap in a mill deck? Why not? Do we care to block this? Like, I don't think so. No, I think we're more on the mill plan now, right? I just thought it'd be fun to steal Boss Recap. We get to play out the, excuse me, the Nighthawk here as well, which is going to be helpful. Let's go ahead and do that. We get to leave up Drown in the Loch, which is great. I will just attack in for one, because why not? We really don't have to be honest, but... Sure. Okay. Why not? Alright. Well. The question becomes, do we mill this? And I think not. Imagine being in a negative because of snow and ice. I will go ahead and counter this one. So my thought process here is if they put the Luminarch Aspirant counter just back on the Luminarch Aspirant, if we draw an untapped land, we actually just get to Massacre Wurm and sweep their Aspirant here. We can also just do this, and I don't know how much, we haven't gone negative, been in 15s mainly. I can't believe it's been in the 15s though. That is crazy. Tapia, I feel for you, buddy. I hope you're staying safe. I know it's been kind of a tricky time in Texas. I don't have a whole lot of people I know in Texas, but a couple of my like old school friends from like high school and stuff like that still are there, and so I know it's been very, very terrible. So I mean, we just take this. First day of this week that hasn't been negative for me. Lamp. Yeah, class has been canceled for 2 days here. Wow, man, guys, I had no idea it was that bad. We're gonna take Lily, and what else do we want to take here? This is a weird deck that we're up against, to be honest. I don't know what the best thing to take here. Maybe it's just Crystalline Giant, or it's Solemn. Maybe it's Solemn. Yeah, I'm gonna take Solemn. Alright, the opponent gave up. We did it. Hype in chat. Who wants to keep track of score? Yeah, class has been canceled for the 2 days here. Cork's fine, yeah. My wife's been without power in Houston since yesterday at 6. Oh my gosh. Been indoors. My fiance is a nurse and has been at work since Sunday morning. Holy crap, Tapia. Are we playing a colorless deck, Pete? Thanks for the hype, Prime and Tapia. Well, guys, I really hope you can stay safe and, you know, hopefully get through this weird weather thing. I know it's been really terrible. Does anybody know when when it's expected to warm up a little bit for you guys there in Texas? I don't know. They were all colorless, except for, like, Bossry Cat, and Luminarch Aspirant, of course. But, like, yeah, they were basically just a colorless deck. Oh, this is a weird hand. I mean, we keep it. We definitely keep it. Hey, Omega, how are you doing today, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, Ace, we did. We stole more of their stuff. She's sleeping at the hospital, but she's getting paid for it. It should warm up in a couple days. Well, good. I hope that it warms up soon. My goodness. So again, I knew it was bad. I didn't realize how bad. So I'm glad that it's hopefully going to clear up a bit. Chicago is supposed to be warm starting Sunday. By warm, I mean get up into the 30s. Hey, Alex, dude, long time no see. We're gonna do this. Alex, how are you doing, buddy? I haven't checked in with you in a little while. It snowed in College Station, was supposedly back in the 50s. Holy crap, really? I had no idea. My area of the UK went from negative 10 Celsius to 10 in the past week. I don't know what this is. Yeah. I don't either. I don't know conversion between Celsius and Fahrenheit. All right. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna let it enter tapped. Oh, okay. That's a scary line. They've got coma. That's a little scary. Is it 22 Fahrenheit? Sure. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw that down. This time I am gonna do this and pay 3. Just so we can counter a thing, hopefully. I guess they get to look first, but we're kind of forcing them to take it. Don't quote you on that. Yeah, that's fair. Next, still a problem. Waiting on tests. Back better. Doing cartography for D&D. Cartography. How's the stream been going? Stream's been great. We didn't stream over the weekend or yesterday as much as we wanted to, and I was kind of wanting to jump on. Honestly, it was kind of nice just to take some time off, and like Caitlin and I spent the day mostly together, which was great. She had to work in the morning, I had off, and so we enjoyed the afternoon together. It was great. We actually have been starting to play Commander, Alex, which you'll of course love. And I'm really excited about it. With America, weather is called unpredictable. Yeah, that is the truth. Look at this, Omega, coming in clutch. Yeah, Ace, we have started playing a little bit of Commander. Caitlin and I have been playing Commander. She has a, oh, I can't think of the name. I'm gonna look it up, because it's really gonna bother me. Let's go to EDH Trek. I have a Maelstrom Wanderer deck that I started playing just for fun, because I kind of wanted to see how Cascade would work. Of course, they changed the tax on Cascade recently, which how have we not talked about that? But other than that, it's been a really fun, oh, we can't kick it. Man, we're lacking this double black. I haven't a lot, but I thought I'd try it. Alex, Kevin and Commander Wild. Wait, isn't your fiance just getting into Magic? She is, which is, I will say, throwing her into Commander has been not bad by any means. I think it's been just a big like change for her, because we've just been playing, you know, monocolor decks just to get her used to it, which is fine. But she has definitely been like jumping on some of this stuff. So she has Erebos, Roar of the Wild, which I may be saying incorrectly, but she's got the cat deck. All right, we're just losing here. And so I have Maelstrom Wander. Built Maelstrom and switched the head for Animar. Runs a little beefed in my opinion. Hey. I do kind of want to jump more into Commander. And Alex, you know what we've been talking about behind the scenes, because I know you're probably going to be a part of that. There might be some stuff coming down the line that I'm hoping will work out, where we can kind of, I don't know. I want to jump into Commander because I feel like it's such a just a really fun thing for people to be a part of. All right, I'm just conceding. We're mana screwed here pretty badly. So we're gonna try it, but that's down the road a little bit. Don't expect that right this second. But I have been talking with Will and Alex, and we're gonna try some stuff. Animar's a lovely commander. Yeah, 100%. A Robo, by the way. That's my roommate's deck, but I pimped it out. Alex, yeah, so I'll be honest, so I have a substantial collection. Alex, as you know, because you've seen it. For those of you who don't know, who used to see the giant binders kind of shelf behind me, I've got a very substantial collection, and I love it because that's the thing that I love most about it, is just collecting. But we'll keep. But it's weird because I have a lot of one-offs for things like Cube and stuff like that, like Sylvan Library, which is just a really awesome card, and I really wanted to play in both of our decks for good reason. I can't because I only have one, and it's in my cube, and I don't want to take apart the cube. And so cube is still my favorite way to play, personally. I just think it's so fun. You can do so much with it too. All right, let's do this. Yeah, we'll just put this down. Holy crap. This is a massive deck. I just noticed how big this deck is. Okay. Well, this is gonna go well. Anybody else seeing? They have over 230 cards in their deck. Cube is your second favorite in fairness? Yeah, we're not milling this opponent out. Like, I guess. Like, this is a possibility, but that's not gonna work too well. All right, let's do this. Let's play Temple. How does Cube work? It's essentially like a... Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna keep that. It's sort of like its own draft set that you get to cultivate. So it's a singleton draft format that you get to kind of build. And so generally you kind of do roughly an even split on colors and stuff like that. Build some strategies into it. Hold up for Maddening. Yeah, I think that's the answer. And then ideally get get to, you know, draft it, sit down with friends. It's a multiplayer thing, draft it, and have a good time with it. It's really fun. Omega, so how many cards do you have in the deck? All the cards. Obviously, they're a Reanimator deck, because they were trying with Eerie Ultimatum, which, hey, that's cool. Let's go ahead and see what they've got. And we're going to leave up Drown. Every other week at my LGS, when I did go before everything, we had a Pauper Cube. Oh, dude, Pauper is really cool. Pauper is very, very cool, in my opinion. Alright, so do we take this, or do we take the Death's Oasis? I actually think it's the Death's Oasis. Grave on top of your library is adamant. All of these are bad. There is an Eerie Ultimatum that we could just take here, which might actually be the best thing. I'm gonna try getting rid of the Once in the Future. All of these are bad for us. This is clearly Reanimator. But we do have a counter left up here, so whatever they play this coming turn, I don't feel terribly unprepared for. This is crazy that they have so many cards in their deck. How do you expect consistency in this deck? Like, this is ridiculous. It's Turbo Mill yourself. Which is cool, but like, dang. Yeah. So the question becomes, if they play Nissa, we just let it resolve so we can Bloodchief's Thirst it. If they don't, that would work too, though. No, I'm gonna counter. Let's get rid of that, just so we're not worried about it. Oh, I really wish that was a, All right, well, we got a pass. Pauper Cube is one that I haven't built that I think would be really fun. Alex, that is such a fun way to play. Cubing is just so fun. And I'm partial to just the random aspect of things, like just seeing how things kind of play out, and that gives you such a fun way to do it. I don't know, it's so great. So I love it, but gonna take 3 here. Gonna Bloodchief's Thirst on the Nissa, obviously. Gonna try and get up to Maddening Cacophony territory where we can kick it, or just Blood on the Snow, both of which are good. Alright, that's not helpful. Let's go ahead and get rid of Nissa, though. It's the best thing we could do. Unfortunately, we're not getting there with the cards that we need. You have to kick it. Will be so nice to see. Yeah, Omega. Milling over 100 cards for 6 mana is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Maddening Cacophony is a fun card. I'm partial to mill, so I love it, but it's absolutely ridiculous. Oh good, they have another Nissa. That's helpful. Well. Yep. Again, kind of getting mana screwed here. We've got 26 potential lands in the deck, and we are not drawing them. There it is again. I mean, did they draw 2 Nissas? How are we not drawing lands is a better question, Omega. I'm a little frustrated with that. Without drawing any cards. Yeah, they're just getting lucky, I think. But that's fine. Death's Oasis. Interesting, interesting. You went against a hardish counter. Yeah, I mean, Alex for sure, but I will say if we had had just a couple of lands on the last couple draws, I would have felt a little better. And look at this, we're still not getting it. All right. No land to speak of, unfortunately. I don't know what the opponent has to think about necessarily. They've only got mana available. Can't be anything. Don't particularly care about the Realm Cloak Giant, to be honest. Let's look at their graveyard for anything we don't want them to reanimate. Basically all of it. They actually don't have a lot, though, at the moment. I'll be honest. Eerie Ultimatum makes sense. Like, that's a card that I don't particularly want them to have. But I think... Exile that card. Yeah, we're just going to take the Realm Cloak Giant. That's the way they finish the game quicker. Alright. We'll do the best we can. With no land, I mean, even now, we're 2 turns out from really being able to do what we want to do. And so, it's a little bit frustrating. But, it is what it is. You live and you learn how to not draw land. When you play Commander, despite only have a CDH deck, I just get blown out by 10-10 cats. Oh man. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and concede here. They just get to keep attacking him. Little bit of a rage quit. That was a bit early, but we got mana screwed 2 games in a row. That's a little frustrating. I do okay with my Maelstrom Wanderer deck that I have right now. I have really enjoyed that deck, I will say, because I just love the Cascade mechanic, for obviously good reason. And so I've had very good luck. We've only played a few games so far, Alex. She's still getting a handle on it, so I'm expecting it's going to take a little bit until she can really kind of get the nooks and crannies of the deck, if that makes sense, because there are a lot. But she's learning very quickly, and she's doing very well. It just is, it's taken a little time, of course. So I've done well against her at this point, but expecting that will change very soon. We need land. I'm scrying to the bottom. I'm not risking this again. Okay, Death Touch deck. Commander is like 3rd most complex construct, maybe 2nd, so it makes sense. Vintage and Legacy. Yeah, I'm with you. Vintage and Legacy are very, very, very tricky. I love both of those formats, not because I play them often, but just because they're really interesting to watch. Everything means so much more in both Legacy and Vintage, and so it's very, very... The nuances of the format make a lot more... You know, have a lot more sway in the format than you would necessarily think. Want to make an Azure deck for EDH family. Oh, nice. Flesh Grave made it be about because land's hitting consistently. It's ridiculous on Arena. Yeah. Let's tear apart the hand. We're not under a whole lot of pressure here, to be honest. That's an annoying card. Yeah, I think we take that. That removes a lot of the, like, short-term threat. The Questing Beast is obviously a problem, but we'll figure it out. Never play Commander, but would love to try and learn it. Omega, hopefully we will have a series for you at some point that will help you learn. If I'm thinking of the Is It Sphinx. Oh, I see. Again, we're kind of just in, like, if we can get lands territory, we can Blood on the Snow and just clear... Excuse me, whatever they have. Worth noting, this Massacre Wurm can also do some work against all these little 1/1s that this deck tends to run. So that's helpful. Those have been answered questions on the Discord about whatever, mostly Commander. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Alex is a really, really good resource for you guys. Not only is he obviously our moderator in Discord, but he is just extraordinarily good when it comes to Commander and knowing the ins and outs of the format. So please utilize him. Alex, I know I'm kind of throwing you under the bus a little bit there, but you are truly a very good resource for that. Only play Standard on Arena. Yeah, that's the one. Definitely. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to attack in for 5. We're going to gain some life back here. And I think we're just going to do this. It's not very exciting, but we're going to mill a good bit. Get him down a little bit. This does have Reanimator aspects to it, the calls in particular, and so I kind of want to make sure that we do all we can to do things a little bit differently. Technically should have done that first, so that was a bit of a mistake. And here again, we're losing out on lands. Mill a couple. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'd be at 1. So I can't attack. Why are you getting so land screwed? What is this? Right, so that's kind of my thing, Alex. This game's not been quite as bad, but like, oh man, they just had both of them. Ugh. Yeah, we keep getting mana screwed, which is weird. Like, we've got 26 lands in this deck. That should not be happening not at this regularity. Like, we should be getting some more lands. But hey, it is what it is. We'll obviously play a few more games though, so no worries. Anti-hype in the chat, thank you guys. All right, let's open up a pack though. Look at that, little consolation prize. What do we get? Magda, okay, not bad. Let's jump into another one. Commander Online is either paper or proxy, digital or not. Hey, Don, what's up, man? Good to see you. It's evening where you are. It's afternoon where I am, man. All right, what we got? Yeah, we'll keep. It's a very removal-heavy hand, but I'm happy to see that, and I'm gonna put that on the bottom. I kind of want to draw something a little bit more exciting. As great as Drown the Loch is, and it certainly is great, it's not what we're looking to do right this second. All right, what are we gonna get rid of? Honestly, it might just be Questing Beast. I mean, none of these cards are great for us, but Questing Beast is gonna be the long-term biggest problem. So let's just get rid of that. We have plenty of answers for what the opponent has in hand, so I'm not super worried about that. I'm assuming they play the Orator first, yeah. All right. I'm gonna go here. Just gonna throw this out. Not sure if we can be the lucky charm today. Might waste it on myself. Don, did you get lucky in a few games lately? Okay. I'm just gonna keep killing stuff. How dare you, Don, sucking up all the luck. I like it. I'm gonna keep the lands going. We need the blood on the snow. Nerdy Offender, what is up? What is up? Don Squirrel, top 500 of Mythics. So yes, guys, we need to give Don some hype today. Good job, Don. That's amazing, dude. What deck were you running, if I may ask, or was it like a variety? That is really, really good. I'm amazed. That's really cool. All right, let's do this. We're just gonna go ahead and mill them for a good bit here. Toski Brushwag. Oh, I would love that. Second D1, any advice for the meta? Omega, I'm running into meta issues too. Granted, my lists are always changing, so mine is not the, you know, I don't ever focus on just ranking up. Certainly it's fun too, but it's not really my bag. Variety, mono red, mono black, mono blue. Basically a lot of mono color. We'll get a blue source here, and then we're gonna blood. Sweep this board. Get rid of all these creatures. Only got a few snow though, so can't get something back here. Mono red snow and best of 3. Very nice. Unfortunately, we're just in answer everything mode since we're top decking here. We'll do the best we can. I'd love to get a Betrayal, actually. That would be really, really good against this deck in particular. Okay. Well, we have a Ruin Crab. How's Spalt doing? I know him and Tricky are doing stuff in Standard, and obviously I know he was impacted EDH, but I don't know about other formats. Well, Trickery, wasn't it banned in Modern? And how have we not talked about the ban announcement? Yeah, it made some waves. All right. Sorry if you hear the dog barking, by the way. All right. At the moment, I'm trying Sultai Ultimatum. Rakdos mid-range, but stuck hard Diamond 1. Yeah. I kind of want to, like, 1 month, I just want to try and focus really heavily on trying to... Yeah, it was banned in Modern. Trying to kind of push through as much as I can in the ranks, but I just haven't really worried about it too much, to be honest. I'm actually going to make him discard a card. This card's not that big of a threat to me, so I can deal with that later. Okay, Broken Wings wasn't really a big threat either. About the bolts. Are you saying with Cascade? Are you saying the interaction with Cascade, Alex? I think that's an interesting thing. All right, slow this down. Like Seagate, etc. lands. It's interesting to me. I don't have a strong opinion on it at this point, to be brutally honest. Oh wow, we can get quite a bit of really good stuff here. Let's drop that. I'm gonna keep discarding their hand. We're evening out by them just attacking this for 1 every time, so I don't really care about that. At some point we can answer this, but honestly, we've just got a giant thing coming down next time, so it's not really a problem. Probably should have discarded the hand first, but don't think it really matters. And I guess we could have played the land, but again, I don't think it really matters. Elder Gargaroth plus Lily, that's a pretty good combo. Not actually in the world of like needing to emblem either. Okay. That doesn't matter. Let's attack first. We're gonna draw. Try and get something. Land, not great, but that's okay. With that in mind, though, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the Nectarpod thing. An EDH mid-range is kind of king. Let's go ahead and do this. A lot of Sultai stuff is running around standard, in my opinion. But again, I'm playing on best of 1, so I feel like I don't know what the true competitive meta is at the moment. All right, we'll play lands. Go ahead and do this. Rogue, Sultai, Mono Red, all the norm. Yorion, that's a good one. Yeah, Yorion's going crazy. All right, then we throw out Massacre Wurm. Really didn't even need to do that, but rogues, yeah, rogues are always frustrating though. All right, hey, we got there. We won. I like it. Let's get a little hype in chat, everybody. We did it. Alex, the rogues deck is so frustrating though. Gabos is good in Historic. I saw an aggro mono white getting strong. Yeah, there's a white weenie deck out there right now. Which I actually have been looking at playing. I think I'm missing just a couple cards, so I do plan on getting that together and maybe even playing it this week. White Weenie is interesting, obviously. It's a very interesting deck. Life Gain, yeah. That has, like, been the mono white deck of choice over the last few, like, standard seasons. And I assume that the White Weenie deck now still has a lot of that, but... I'm kind of hoping for something a little different. I love the life gain aspect. I think it's super fun, and it's obviously very powerful, especially when it's got so much support like it has lately. But I don't know. I kind of want to see a different change, you know? The God's really nice, Omega? Yeah. We'll keep this on the basis that we've got, you know, Maddening Cacophony with Drown in the Loch, and then, of course, Agonizing Remorse. So we'll see. I'm gonna use the deck thinning here. I know we can play to the Out of Ruin Crab, so it's not necessarily always advantageous to just jump for the Fabled Passage play, but I'm gonna do it here. Chat and Kev, are you all hyped or worried about the next few sets, mostly Strixhaven and the D&D set? I am intrigued by the new sets coming out. I will say that. I don't know. I don't get super, like, I don't get super worried about a lot of stuff is the best thing I can say. Obviously, there's sometimes a reason to, but I kind of actively avoid getting overly worried about that kind of stuff. I think it's kind of fun to see what new stuff they come up with, and if it sucks, it sucks. If it's good, it's great, and that's awesome. So, kind of just is what it is. Surprised they didn't go for the other Conclave Mentor, but that's fine. Let's go here. I'm actually just going to do this. They've got a lot of low ground stuff, so see what they hit. Cool. Easy picks. I like it. It also fuels the fire for Lily, so we can start getting rid of some stuff. We'll only see a major change after Eldraine drops. Yes, I think there's a lot in Throne that's gonna... Once it's gone, I think it's gonna make a big, big difference to have it gone, which I'm actually excited to see that difference. Just gonna kill one of these. We know that they've got the little hexproof thing in hand, so like I'm trying to just get rid of that. Didn't everything good in Eldraine get banned? No, absolutely not. Questing Beast alone. But there's still like, oh, interesting. So they did leave up a green, worth noting. So I'm gonna try and block here. Yeah, Questing Beast is still in, Bone Crusher Giant, obviously. Rankle, that's a good one. Drown. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in Throne that's still in. All right. I think we're just dead, right? Actually, no, we're not. Let's play Temple. Put that on the bottom. Don't really care about Ruin Crab. We're gonna get rid of this stupid thing. All right, see what happens. Did we lose audio on... I think we lost audio on... That's interesting. Oh, no, maybe I lost audio. Can you guys still hear the game, just out of curiosity? For some reason, my... okay, I'm glad that you guys are hearing stuff. For some reason, my headphones are going out. You still hear it? Good, thank you. All right, let's do this. Okay, now, though, we are dead, right? So they just attack us for 5, unless for some reason they don't, but there's no reason they shouldn't. I'm gonna do this, hold on 1 second. I'm restarting my headphones, so hopefully that will work. Yep. And we just die. Oh my gosh, did they really do that? Holy crap. How did they do that? Creeper! Oh, my man Creeper. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, dude. I can't believe that they did that. That was such a mistake. Creeper, welcome, buddy. Oh, it's been so long. I've missed you. Thank you so much for the commander packs. I haven't gotten a chance to thank you on stream for that, and I am so thankful for those. We did... I'm not attacking. I'm staying back in case they have something weird. But I really do appreciate that, Creeper. We did open those up on stream over the last couple days, so thank you, thank you. I mean, just doing it again. I can't believe we drew Massacre Wurm and they messed up their play. That is crazy to me. Again, still not attacking. I'm so scared to attack. Creeper, how have you been, buddy? Guys, let's all get a little bit of hype for Creeper in chat. If you guys don't know, Creeper was very, very kind and sent, I believe it was 3 Commander Legends booster packs to me over the Christmas holiday that we opened up on stream thanks to all of you guys who subscribed during that. And that was just such a nice thing to do. And Creeper, again, can't thank you enough. But if anybody wasn't there for that, like, Creeper, all-star, absolute best. So thank you, thank you. Omega failed. It's fine. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's in hand. Cool. Get that out of there. I mean, like, eventually we just get to win this, but we're taking it slow. We're being safe. Besides that, stress because of AP Calc. Ugh, I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. But I hope you're doing well in it at the very least. I guess I'll attack in here. I think at this point it's fine, but thankfully we've got the thirst to kind of deal with some stuff here. They're just foretelling everything. All right. We should not, I repeat, not have won that game. The opponent missed lethal. They tried to, I don't know why they were killing Ashiok. That was so stupid. But whatever. You think you attack there to have lethal next turn? Yeah, I should have actually attacked sooner, but I didn't. Thank you for the hype, guys. Hold up, I need to redo my sub 1 minute. Creeper, you're too kind. You do so much for this channel. I appreciate you so much. Let's do one or two more, guys. We are going to come up on the hour time very, very quickly here. But I've really enjoyed this deck. I have not been keeping track of the record, I'll be honest. If anybody has, let me know. But regardless, this has been a very, very fun deck. I've been enjoying this quite a bit. I'm going to keep this. It's a little bit slow, but we'll do the best we can. Okay. So I'm actually going to do this. Tracking, have not been tracking. Okay. What the heck is all this? I'm going to take Beanstalk Giant, I guess, so they don't ramp. Building roads and forests mostly. You just finished class? Nice. I like it. I'm going to throw out Ruin Crab, and then we're just going to start milling away. Let's see. Maybe a Stork without Uro Rogues will appear. I think probably so, right? As an April Fool's, would you consider playing the MTG Battle Mage game on PS1 emulator? That is a great question, Pete. Probably not, to be honest, but I would like to find something fun to do on April Fool's. That's really funny. Let's throw that out there. Get some more milled out. Let's see, what do we have to worry about? Potentially some stuff. Probably not this coming turn though. So let's get Nighthawk Scavenger down. We'll just pass there. Alex, you did a pun. Oh, nice. Well, that's really good. Okay. I'm gonna throw that down tapped. Mill a few cards. And then we attack in here. So here we do have Drown in the Loch available to us. If it's a creature, we're going to leave it with the Thirst. Oh. Maybe not. That's the one creature I don't think we can leave. I got this April Fool's joke deck. Gotta be super janky. Creeper, send it. Please, please send it. Make Will happy and make Monkey Proxies for April 1st. Yeah. He wants that so bad, Alex. And I think that's so stupid. I hate that so much. Alright. I guess should have milled first, but... I am playing that land out, by the way. Definitely playing that land. Dude, I'll make the picture high res enough. Do it. If you can do it, do it. Please don't have a Valky. Oh, no. Okay. Crap. It didn't let me stop. I didn't have the stop on. I should have. That was my fault. I should have put the stop on and then I could have killed this. Or no. I'm sorry. I could not have. Pardon. And Eyes Lost. Nerdy Offender. This is a silly, silly deck. That's all you need to know. It's not super good, but crucially, it's not super bad either. We're looking to reanimate the opponent's stuff a lot of the time. Man, so much just good stuff that they're getting out. Yeah, the goal is really just to reanimate a bunch, and not a bunch, but control the game enough to then reanimate, and it actually works okay, but we've had some really bad land issues, as you guys have seen, and unfortunately, it's been a little bit challenging there, but having this out, if we had countered that, we would have been in such better shape, but gonna go ahead and kill that. Make an improved version of Bamf Flicker, please do. So weird seeing Bridge Trigger and not seeing everyone die. Yeah, dude, this card, stupid good, Alex. I'm sure in Commander, it's a whole different ball game, but yeah, this is super, super good. We do tap this before they steal it. Oh, I guess it untaps it. It doesn't matter then. I'm used to like the little, you try and tap everything down just to make sure that, you know, that kind of stuff. Get all the combats. Oh yeah, that's really cool. This might, I think this will be our last game, guys. I really do appreciate everybody sticking around and hanging out with us today. It's been great to see Creeper come back. It's been great to see everybody else here as well. Alex, good to see you. Omega, of course, coming in. And Tapia and Ace and Lamp. Everybody has been in here. Prime. Got such a great group. What are we doing? Choose a card to be shuffled into the opponent's deck. You can have that one. Still playing Atraxas Super Friends. Ooh, rude. Yeah. They just win. All right. Well done, opponent. Guys, I want to thank everybody again. Love it, miss it. I want to thank everybody again for being here today. I hope that you enjoyed this very, very silly deck. I do like this one. I want to play around with it a little bit more and see if we can make it just that much, hopefully better. I do think it works, but it needs tinkering, and that's okay. We'll figure that one out. But regardless, it's great to be back. I did miss everybody over the weekend and yesterday. And Creeper, I hope you'll be able to jump in again soon. Good luck in your AP Calc class. Hopefully it's not too bad. Enjoyed the chilled vibe. Alex, it was a great vibe. It's been fun just hanging out. So thank you guys so much. Make sure, of course, you stay tuned for the next Kaldheim giveaway, which will be very soon. Don't also make sure you don't forget the card hunt on Friday. We will be searching for that Vorinclex. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'll see you again.